Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 146. The average of a non-negative integers 2, 5, 6, m, and n is 4. If m is the median of the list, which of the following could be the value of n? So the first clue we have is we have the average of the 5 numbers. Okay, so let's highlight or boxing that 5 numbers, so we will focus on that. We have 2 at 5 at 6 at m at n. That is the sum of all numbers, and then we divide by the total of 5 numbers is equal 4. That's the average. Okay, the average is mean equal 4. Now we solve for m plus n. We multiply both sides by 5. So this 5 is cancelled. Now 2 plus 5 plus 6, that is 13, plus m plus n, that equals 4 times 5 is 20. Now we subtract 13 both sides. We will have m plus n, that equals 7. This is the condition between m and n, and we list all the possible outcomes. So if m equals 0, n equals 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 reduce 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So they go at a pair, and their sum will be 7. Now we know that m is the median of the list, so the position at the middle position will be m. So if we have right here, okay, 2 will be on this side, and then 6 will be on this side. So 5, we have 5 and n, right? 5 and n. Whatever the position of 5 is, n will be opposite to it. Okay, so let's check. For example, when we have m equals 0, the list will become 0 is the smallest number, then 2, okay, and in that case will be equal 7. So 6 is right here, 5 in the middle, not m. M is right here, n is right here. So this case is not correct. Now we check for the next case. Is 1 if m equal 1. So still 1 here, 2, 5, 6, and 6. So m still right here, not at the middle. Okay, so this one is not correct. We check for number 2. Okay, check for number 2. M equal 2. Then we have 2, 2. Even in these positions, 5 still right here. And then 5 for n. Okay, and then 6. So we have the first line right here, the second case, the third case is right here. N equal 5, m equal 2, but m is not at the middle. We want m is at the middle point, at the middle positions. So this one is not correct. Okay, now we can check. We can check 3, if m equal 3. If m equal 3, then you have 2, 3, and then 5, 4, 5, right? because if m is equal 3, then n equal 4. So we'll have is 4 right here, and then 5, and then 6. So this is n, this is m. Okay, and m is not at the middle, so m equal 3 is not the correct one. Now if we check for 4, m equal 4, m equal 4, n is equal 3. Now n here, m here, 2, 5, 6. So this is correct because m at the middle. Okay, so if m equal 4, then the value of n is equal 3. So read the question. They say which of the following could be the value of n. They ask for the value of n. That is the questions. Okay, so I have one value of n is 3, but look at the answer choice, we don't see it. Then we continue with 5. If m equal 5, then we'll have 5 right here, 5 right here, 6 right here. Okay, m at the middle. Now if m, this is 4 and 3 right here. Now 5 and 2, so m equal 5. Now 2, 2. That's correct. So n will be here. Okay, so this one correct. When m equal 5, then n is equal 2. And then we see this one, we're not seeing it here, but this one is right here. So 2 is the correct answer. Okay, and if we want, we can check for when m equals 6 and 7 as well. So when m equals 6, okay, so we have 6, 6, and then 1, 2, 5. M is 6. Okay, right here, and n is 1. See that m positions not at the middle, so 6 is not correct. 7. If m is 7, then we have like 6, 7. M is like the maximum. We have 5 in between, then we have 0 and 2. So this one is not correct as well. So conclusions, we have two value of n, which is n equal 2 or n equal 3 will be satisfy the condition m is the median of the list, and then the average of non-negative integer 2, 5, 6, m and n will be 4. And here we have is why we have is like from 0 to 7. It's because they say the list here is non-negative, which just means it's all positive. And then we have is 7 because m plus n will be equal 7. That is like the conditions to choose what should be here. Thank you for participating in this series, and see you next time.